Well, hello everybody, and welcome. I know it's been a while since I've made a live show in quite some time. Hope everybody's doing well. I apologize. I do not let a lot of you guys know when I'm online, stuff like that. So I do apologize for that. Um, well, guys, I wanted to uh, talk to you guys about something, and that is the current situation with Kevin DeLeon. For all you guys that don't remember Kevin DeLeon, he was the Mr. Ghost Gun. You guys remember him. This thing can shoot 600 rounds in 2 minutes. Remember that dumbass? Anyways, guys, hello, Chris. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you, man. How's everybody doing? What's going on, Mark? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining me, guys. So today, guys, I am talking about Mr. Ghost Gun, Kevin DeLeon. You guys remember that guy? He made that really retarded video in front of the state capitol, and it was by far the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. It just goes to show you the people that don't know anything about firearms. They sure as hell like to get in front of a camera and say that they know everything about it. I still remember the guy, the CHP officer that's behind him. He's got that dumbfound look in his face, like, "What's he talking about, dude? Like, I've never heard of that." But yeah, it's by far the craziest thing you guys ever see. I know that most likely a lot of you guys are not going to watch this live, and I understand that. And I apologize for not letting anybody know, but I just had to go on live and talk to you guys about this. Well, uh, Kevin DeLeon was a state senator in California from 2014 to 2018. After that, I think he lost his seat and was trying to get himself back into politics and found a way to get through the city council of the city of Los Angeles. Uh, and let me explain to you guys a little bit about what I'm talking about. He's got himself in some trouble because of some remarks that he said on a meeting with all his Latino leaders. By the way, most of these guys ain't worth a shit, if you ask me. But, anyways, it was funny because somebody anonymously recorded their meeting, and in this meeting, they were talking about the redistricting of their district. Uh, Based on the districts, they have a tendency of every I don't know exactly how many years, but every so many years they do a redistricting of the city of LA, and pretty much it happens everywhere in every city, and that is just so that there's equal representation by all that are part of the city council, and that everybody is well represented. Well, it's by far the craziest thing you guys ever seen, man. I could tell you is that uh, they got themselves in some hot water because they were saying some serious things that maybe shouldn't have been said, and they said it anyways, and it's got them some into some serious hot water. Four of the people that were in that meeting were have resigned, and of course, Kevin DeLeon is profoundly trying to remain in his seat. It's gotten so bad that even Mr. Pat Riley Newsom has said that they should step down, and everybody has been asking the Kevin DeLeon to step down because if you guys, when you guys, I'm gonna actually share a screen where it talks about the what was seen in that there's a video that was done by the LA Times, and it was really good. It was really well made, and I kind of want to share that with you. I hope I don't get some sort of copyright strike for it because, in reality, it's oh crap. Oops, sorry. Trying to make sure I have this thing set up. But anyways, guys, I wanted to share with you guys this video by the LA Times because they beautifully describe the whole issue that's going on there. And I'm hoping that the video is able to show so that you guys can see it. So let me see if I can share this screen. Share screen. Let's see. And I'm actually going to go to this part here. Let's see if it lets me, guys. I do apologize. Um, you guys can't see it, but let's see. Let's check this out. It gets ugly. All right, guys. So that was the LA Times story. So this kind of gives you guys an idea of the kind of stuff that's going on over here in LA. So if you guys notice, every one of them had something bad to say about somebody. They were talking bad about blacks. They were talking bad about Jews, even about their own people, Oaxacan people. Man, it's like, I think that the one part that really upset the whole community is the fact that City Council Bonin is, his son is black, and they talk a lot about the blacks in there and the power that they have towards redistricting and all the other stuff that's going on. So in reality, man, it is crazy that Kevin DeLeon got himself in some hot water, but you know what? It does not surprise me one bit. It does not surprise me that he would go that route. And now Mr. Ghost Gun is being asked to resign by the governor, by the by the president of the United States. Well, whatever we want to call that guy. But he's being asked to resign by so many people, and it's gotten to the point that this guy, especially Kevin DeLeon, is fighting back. He's going on every talk show, that every show that can that wants to hear his point to to listen to him. He's gone onto Univision and said that he is not going to resign. And I'm thinking, I mean, at this point, the only thing that's going to end up happening is that they're gonna pretty much outvote these guys, just get them out of the city council, and that's it. And hey, good afternoon, Mike, Warsaw Patriot, Uncle Jim, uh, Guns and Barbecue. How's everybody doing, man? Walter Davis, how's everybody doing? Yeah, man. So in reality, I love it. I love it because if you guys know, Kevin DeLeon has been a thorn on our side here in California. He has tried to create so many anti-gun bills. As a matter of fact, I think he was a co-author of this whole thing with the assault rifle um, bill that was passed, and also he was also part of the the co-authors of the um, background checks for ammunition. And he has been a thorn on our side, on the side of everybody out there. Uh, and it's something that needed to be done. I'm so glad that karma is finally getting to these guys, man. It is the craziest thing in the world, and I love it. I love the fact that this is going on for them. Uh, but yeah, man, it's been a really interesting time right now in LA. I've been kind of keeping an eye on for other news in LA because I'm about 2 hours away from them. So obviously we have our own news agencies here where I live. So a lot of the stuff that I catch online, or just kind of been getting to a point where I'm starting to get notices, and I put certain keywords, and I get those videos right away. But I hope you guys watch this video by the LA Times, because by far it is one of the best explained videos of the whole situation, and it just shows you how corrupt these people are. And it really makes me wonder, really makes me wonder, what are some of the things that a lot of these politicians say in closed doors, man? Because it is by far the craziest thing I've ever heard. It is shocking in many ways, because these are supposed to be leaders that represent their people, their constituents, and it shouldn't matter whether they're Hispanic or non-Hispanic or black or Jew or whatever the case may be. One thing I can say, and I'm so thankful to God, is that you know being in the military for so many years, man, we didn't have no color, man, and it was great. It was great that, you were valued based on your actions and how you did things. So I was very thankful for that. And it kind of shocks me now that I'm a civilian and I'm starting to see this stuff, and I'm starting to see how crazy This stuff is getting. Hey, what's going on, Mike? Yeah, yeah, I'm sure you're definitely seeing all that stuff over there in the CPT, bro. Yeah, man, it's crazy. And I've heard some stuff about the city of Compton. I remember back in the '80s, they lost their police department because of all the corruption that was going on. It got to a point that I think if I recall, they couldn't afford their police department anymore or something like that. Or it got so corrupt that they ended up firing everybody and they ended up having to have the LA Sheriff's Department be in charge of handling the city of Compton, if I recall, is way back in the day. Uh, but yeah, man, I could definitely see that, man. But I love the fact that this guy is finally people are starting to see what a POS this guy really is, man. He really is a POS, and I'm so glad that it's finally coming to fruition that we're starting to see this stuff, man. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to share that news with you guys. I just think that it was something that was worthwhile me reporting. I know this is kind of old news, especially to Mike, who lives in LA. But I wanted to share that with a lot of you guys that are not familiar with what's going on in the state of California. And as you guys know, a lot of the stuff that happens here, or whatever good fairy ideas that end up going with, somehow it ends up in your state. So I always like to kind of keep you guys informed as to what's going on over here and how things are going. Uh, but yeah, man, it's great. I'm starting to see a lot of good things happening with the 2A community, especially a lot of these cases are being thrown out once they get to the Supreme Court, or in many cases they've been found unconstitutional. So there's a lot of good things that are going on, and I'm glad that at least we have the Supreme Court now. That probably the only thing that's pretty much stopping us from complete tyranny. But I'm just so glad that at least we have that going for ourselves. So, anyways, guys, I think the other thing I want to talk about is the midterm elections, and I think a lot of us know that. I know I'm just like a lot of you guys. I have my reservations towards the midterm elections because we've seen how corrupt and how easily people can do voter fraud, and especially in the state where I live at. Because um it really upsets me that the fact that in California you don't need to show any um, ID to prove that you are the person that you are. To this day, I still think that that's like a common thing that you should have. You should be able to show proof of ID that you are the person that you're supposed to be. I don't like the fact that they're still trying to throw the mail-in ballot over here in California. I don't know if it's like that in other states, but over here they're definitely trying to throw that out there and just make that to be one of the reasons or the only way that you can vote, which I don't like it. Um, so I'm really concerned because the way things are, the Democrats are doing things right now that are by far the most unethical that they're doing out there. They're just doing all kinds of stuff that just irritates the crap out of me, and it really it makes me sad because I'm hoping that as I get older, things don't get worse. Because if it is I'm really concerned about my not only myself, but like my grandkids, man. Like they're gonna end up having to pay for all of our mistakes, man. And that's like I see them all the time, and I'm like, wow. Um, it just makes me sad, and I'm hoping that those things will change. So I'd love to hear from all of you guys on the side chat. Let me know what you guys think. Love to know what you guys are all doing out there. By the way, Walter, sorry, man, I wasn't able to see you that day, bro. But uh, we got released really early in the morning, and I was not able to go see you, buddy. and I didn't want to wake you up, so I just decided not to not to stop by your house. It wasn't that I didn't want to, but we got released on that Saturday morning, and it was like around 6:30 or 7. So not sure if you're a morning person. So I'm very sorry that I didn't get a chance to meet you, brother. So just want to throw that out there, man. I know that you're no, dude, not even, bro. I have a lot of flaws, bro. Trust me. But yeah, man, it's just interesting how things are going, and the way the country's going. It's really alarming and really scary. Not scary in the point that I can't handle. It just really scares me and the type of propaganda we continue to see out there. We used to talk a lot about the Russians and how they did their propaganda back in the day, and how they did a lot of the stuff that was going on. And now we're starting to see it in our own country, and it scares the hell out of me. Scares me. My trip went very well, Uncle Jim. Actually, I'm gonna be doing a video um, in the near future, so I'll be able to talk about that, and maybe throw some pictures or videos so you guys can see it. It was really good. Um, I definitely learned a lot, and I learned a lot about myself, about my issues with PTSD and how I can better cope them, and obviously listening to God's word was really good, man. I'm not a really religious person, but I just felt that it was refreshing, and it was good to hear the word of God, and read the Bible, something I haven't done in years. So um and I'm hoping that in many ways will change my way of looking at things, and help me get through a lot of this issues with PTSD. But other than that, I'm doing good, man. Staying busy at the house. Actually, I was installing the base for my flag. I went and bought myself a flag pole, and been wanting to get a flagpole for years, and I just you know kind of put it to the side. Or really, I didn't have the time for it, and I went and got myself a flagpole, and went in and did the base right now. Just dig my 4.5 feet on the base thing, and put it down with concrete. So it's looking good, man. You know. So I do like that concrete, man. That stuff, it just sets in real quick. So yeah, man. So yeah, I'm looking forward to putting up a flagpole, and just doing little stuff around the house just to keep me busy and keep me sane. Plus, I got Bruno that kind of keeps me going. That's one goofy ass dog, but I love him to death. So yeah, and it's so true, man. And that's what scares me, man. It's just that the fact that you know I am. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I do have a master's in criminal justice administration, and it scares me that the rehabilitation programs are to a point now where a lot of the victims don't have any rights, and most of those rights are being given to the person that's committing the crime. I honestly think that there should be two sets of justice systems or prison systems. I honestly feel that there should be some sort of hard labor camp, or something that really deters people from doing stupid stuff. And of course, there should be also a rehabilitation camp where people can actually learn a trade or get themselves a college degree or something, and work towards becoming a better person. But I honestly feel that there's too many people that abuse the system way too much, man. And it's crazy. It's crazy. It's I don't know. It really mind boggles the crap out of me, bro. Yeah. Yeah, man. I can't wait to put the flagpole up, put the pull those, old glory up there, and underneath we're gonna put the army flag in there. And so So it was good. Actually, Walter, we were on the outskirts of Santa Maria, man. Um, we were up in this ranch. Can't remember the name of it right now, but it's a cattle ranch. It's over there by Santa Maria. And where we were at, it was up in the top of a mountain, man. It was good. It was nice. It's a beautiful place, man. Just secluded, kind of away from people. I was like, man, if I would ever become a millionaire or something like that, I would definitely want a property like that, just on top of a ridge line, overlooking everybody else, and just not having any neighbors would be great. It's not that I don't like people; it's just that, you know, sometimes I'm one of those people that I feel more comfortable and safe just not being around other people. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but yeah. So yeah, I hear you, man. So I don't know about chain gangs, but I would say that what Joe Arpaio did in Arizona, from Maricopa, Arizona. If you guys don't recall, he actually created these camps, man, and he had these guys living in these tents and made it very very miserable, man. To the point that nobody ever wanted to go and commit a crime in Maricopa County. And I think we need to get to that point again. Yeah, we do have over 2 million people that are in prison, but you really stop and think about it, we babysit the crap out of these people, and they get all kinds of goodies and all kinds of other stuff, while, the rest of us who are working, paying our taxes, all our stuff is going towards them, you know? And it's been crazy, man. And it's gotten to a point that people are not really believing in the whole judicial system and the whole crime justice system, because it's such a joke. And every one of these lawyers, uh, finds a loophole to get their clients out of jail. Um, what really, I don't understand how a lot of these lawyers could live with themselves, especially when somebody's committed a crime where they kill somebody or something like that. Why put yourself out there or put them out there like that? It's just, I don't get that, man. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They had pink suits, they felt very demeaning and stuff like that. But that shit worked, man. It worked, and it kept people from doing stupid stuff, and we had to thank you for pointing that out, Pat. Anyways, good afternoon, Pat. Hope you're doing well, brother. Um, yeah, man, and it's so true, man. Especially here in the state of California, man. I think we have the largest prison population, and sometimes these guys get away with murder here, man. They drop so many of the charges, sometimes down to misdemeanors, because they don't want to have them in the prison system anymore. You know? Yeah, man. Yeah, it was great, Walter. It was beautiful there, man. By far one of the prettiest places out there. Um, and I really enjoyed it. It was it was just great. I enjoyed when you overlook something like this, when you're out there doing your thing, man, it really makes it worth it. Um, so yeah, no, just being able to look at at something like that, it makes it worthwhile, makes it worth you doing anything, man. But yeah, man, it was an interesting place to go, and I really enjoyed it. And I really urge anybody to that is really going through their tough times. If you guys know of anybody that is first responder or veteran that is going through issues of PTSD, depression, all that stuff, man, send them over to Mighty Oaks, mightyoaks.org. And it's a great organization, guys. It's run by a retired Marine Corps recon uh, I'm not sure if he was an officer or enlisted, but he runs that place. Matter of fact, I have it here. His name is Chad Robichaud. That's the gentleman right there, man. This guy is seriously badass. I didn't get a chance to meet him because he was out doing some fundraising and also help doing resiliency programs for our active folks. But he's a really cool dude, man. I did get a chance to meet one of the gentlemen uh, that kind of really made me want to go to this program. His name is Luis. He's a retired senior chief in the he was a Navy SEAL, and he had lost pretty much half of his crew during a mission, and of course he had the survivor's guilt like I did, and had a hard time with it. Pretty much his life was in shambles and went through shambles, and not until he found this group called Mighty Oaks, and they helped him out. And now he's one of the mentors there, and he's a operations manager there as well. So really cool dude. I got a chance to sit down and talk to him. I got a chance to thank him, and he's just a really down to earth person, man. Really cool guy. And you never think this guy was like some really badass Navy SEAL guy, because he's just, you know, just you know, just like one of us. But I can just imagine the stories. He did tell me a little bit of his stories and some of the stuff that he did. It was kind of crazy. We were actually maybe less than half a mile from each other in Fallujah, which is crazy. That right there, it's just like, wow, dude, are you serious? He goes, yeah. It's just crazy, man. So, it's just little stuff like that when you get to connect with people like that, man, that they've been through some of the same ordeals you've been through. It really makes it worthwhile, man. And it's just one of those things, you know. So, anyways, guys, I just wanted to do a quick video about Kevin De Leon, Mr. Ghost Gun. If you guys didn't get a chance to watch it, watch the broadcast at the start, please do so. I really feel that being able to see this kind of stuff and exposing people like you know like the POSs that they are, I think it's something that needs to be done. So anyways, guys, I just want to throw a quick chat. You know, I wanted to say hi to a lot of you guys. I know that some of you are not going to get to watch this until later on this afternoon or this evening. So if you guys do, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate that, man. I like to keep it short and sweet to the point. I don't like wasting people's time. So, anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I got. Like always, God bless you. God bless the United States of America. And I'm out.